Do you have low self-confidence or are you struggling with depression? On this video I will talk about technique which has helped me to increase my self-esteem and which will hopefully help you too. The technique is created by Swedish author Mia Törnblom, who overcame drug addiction, depression and low self-confidence, and who is now helping people to do the same. This video covers 3 points. First, I'm going to describe the technique. Second, I will give you an example. And third, I explain why this technique works and why you should try it too. The technique. It's simple daily discipline. Every day keep a journal where you write down 3 things you are grateful for and 3 things you did well on that day. Yes, it's that simple, but to see results you need to be consistent. Here is an example from my journal. 3 things I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for having a best friend with who I can have deep, meaningful conversations. I'm grateful for having enough money to pay for my driving license. And I'm grateful for having high learning ability, which has made learning in university relatively easy for me. 3 things I did well today. I went for a run. I offered to wash dishes after dinner, and I stayed true to myself and spoke my mind, even though it would have been easier not to do so. As you can see, the points you write down can be very simple. But why it works and why you should try it out too. This method makes you concentrate to positive things in your life, which will attract more positivity in your life. The reason for gratitude is the 2 emotions that mess us up the most are fear and anger. And you can't be grateful and fearful simultaneously. They don't go together. And you can't be angry and grateful simultaneously. By writing down the 3 things you did well on that day will make you appreciate yourself more. I was surprised how meaningful was the impact of this technique. It quickly started to change my life. For an example, I will give you the story behind the point I gave you on the example section where I wrote, I offered to wash dishes after dinner. We had just finished dinner, and sometimes my mom asks me to wash the dishes, but almost always I disagree. I just don't like to do it. And who likes to do something someone tells them to do? I don't. But this time my mom didn't ask. Instead, the journal I had been writing every night popped into my mind. I knew that by offering to wash the dishes, I would make my mom happy and I would have extra point to write into my journal. And I decided why not to do that. At the end, it's not difficult at all, and it takes only about 5 minutes. So it was the first time in my life when I offered to wash the dishes. My mom was very surprised, and it made me feel special. Actually, I still feel pride for my behavior that evening. Those small but meaningful moments have become my everyday life since I started the Gratefulness and What I Did Well journal. I was looking for ways to increase my confidence for years, but I couldn't find anything practical until I read about this technique. And I'm sharing it with you because I believe it can be beneficial for you too. It's easy and takes only 5 minutes from your day, but can have tremendous impact. Start now. Write 3 things you are grateful for and 3 things you did well today or yesterday in the comment section below. Because if you do it now, you are more likely to give this technique a chance to change your life. What can you lose? Thank you for watching this video.